Welcome to Yang Can Cook. This is our special show on noodles. Today, we're going to show you oodles and oodles of noodle. Everybody knows that rice is the most common and the most popular staple in China. But a lot of people don't know. Noodle, right behind rice, is also very, very popular, particularly in northern part of China, like Beijing, Shandong. If you don't believe me, just ask Marco Polo. Now, here in this particular show, I want to show you something everybody can do at home. The first dish I want to show you, I call it everyday noodle soup. You can use any kind of noodle. You can use the wheat flour noodle, dry or fresh, or you can use rice noodle, or you can use spaghetti or linguine. Nobody really cares. Whatever you have, use it. Everyday noodle soup. First, you start with the noodle right here. This is the regular wheat flour noodle, which is fresh noodle, okay? Noodle in Chinese is mean. Everybody? Mean. You say it with energy, like you mean it. Once again, mean. Perfect, perfect Chinese. Now, I'm quite sure everybody know, when you go out to Chinese restaurant, you order chow mein, chop suey. Chow means stir fry, mein is noodle. So chow mein means stir fry noodle. It's not the crispy kind of noodle, so it's very important to know. Now you know what chow mein is, okay? Here, I have some noodle, which is approximately 2 to 4 ounces. It depends on how many people you have. The more people you have, this is basically 1 serving, okay? And then here, I have some 4 cups of broth. Heat it up ahead of time. Let me check the temperature. I'm going to heat up 4 cups of home mixed stock. You can actually get very, very genuine home-made soup stock in a can in the store. They are just as good. And then here, I have some barbecue pork. I want to slice a few pieces of barbecue pork. 1 slice. I use approximately 2 ounces, okay? It depends on how many people. You have 1 person, you use 2 ounces. 4 people, you use 8 ounces, okay? We set this aside. And then I want to show you, we also have mushroom, bell pepper, and we also have, let me show you this. I'm going to show you how to cut. How many have ever seen this before? This is barbecue pork. I made this 3 weeks ago, and I keep it specifically for this particular dish. So when I ran out of time, I do this everyday noodle. When you cut, hold on to it like this. Of course, when you cut, you should always get into the right mood. And then you cut 1, 2, 3. You see, very, very easy. Set this aside and line them all up like this. Put this back. Here, aside from this, we also have some snow pea. See, very nice snow pea. When you pick up snow pea, make sure you do not pick up things like this, which is big and old. And do not pick up things wilted like this. When you snap this, it should break like this. That means it's nice and fresh. When you use snow pea, this is how you do it. You hold on to this. You see this? Take the string off, turn it to the other side. Take the string off to the other side. You see this? You can actually take the string off. And if you want to make it fancy, all you have to do is go like this. 1, 2. You see this? 1, 2. This way, you can have a nice thing like this. It's just for fancy, particularly for those who already retired and they don't know what to do with their time. Then you do it a whole bunch like this. Here, heat up the wok because I have to stir fry this, right? Put a tiny, tiny bit of oil, at the most 2 teaspoons, okay? If you don't care about calories, yet another half a teaspoon or maybe another half a teaspoon. That's all you need. Now, when it's hot enough, I hope it's hot enough. When it's hot enough, wow! Hot enough. And then stir fry the mushroom, bell pepper, and green onion. And then you toss these with a tiny, tiny bit of soy sauce because you want to make a sauce. Wow, look at this. With a tiny bit of salt, half a teaspoon of salt, tiny bit of white pepper, sesame seed oil, and a teaspoon of Shaoxing wine. Wow, look at this. Isn't it amazing? And a tiny bit of sesame seed oil in the last minute. Look at this. In the meantime, I am boiling this broth. The broth is done, and I'll shut it off. And then I am going to lay out, put a couple pieces of snow pea, because you do not want to overcook the snow pea, because the snow pea can be served raw. Okay, when it's done, you put the broth right into the noodle. Look at this, right into this noodle. Okay, and then you shut this off, and then I'm going to put all these ingredients. Look at this. One, look at how beautiful. Not only that, let me set this aside. Set this aside. Not only this, you line this up with your knife, and you go like this. Look at how beautiful this is. As you may have guessed, not all noodles look alike. Some are good looking, others are, well, I'll show you. Here, this is the rice stick noodle. This is cellophane noodle. Rice stick noodle is made from long grain rice flour. You can deep fry it, they puff up. You put in soup, you make rice noodle soup. Cellophane noodle, the same thing. When you go out to have Mandarin chicken salad, Cantonese chicken salad, Chinese chicken salad, all the white stuff is either this or this. Cellophane noodle made from mung bean flour. You can also stir fry it. You can also make casserole. You can put it in soup. You can deep fry it. You can do anything you want. And this is the regular egg flour noodle, dry in a little package. It's like this. And it's flavored with ground shrimp powder. And here are a variety of different fresh noodles. Skinny wonton noodles, fresh. Medium skinny egg noodles. Thick, big Shanghai noodles. Slightly medium thick yellow noodles. Flat noodles. All you have to do to make this is from this. You put this along the freeway on the bottom. 2 hours later, when thousands of cars ran over, you're going to have flat noodle. This is fresh rice noodle. Can you see the texture? Fresh rice noodle. You can stir fry them. You can put in rice soup. And then these are regular noodles. These are skinny noodles. And these are also dry, flat noodles. Here is also rice noodle, but these are Thailand, Cambodian type of noodles, Vietnamese noodle, bigger than the regular noodle. So I'm going to remove these. And then we're going to show you how to do my next dish. My next dish is very, very interesting. There's so many ways to make noodle. The next dish I'm going to do glass noodle with peanut sauce. So everybody should enjoy this. First of all, I'm going to heat up my wok. I'm going to heat up all my wok. First of all you need in this particular noodle is about 8 ounces, because I want to make 4 servings of these cellophane noodle, or mung bean flour. They sometimes also call bean thread noodles. This is not the same thing for sewing, unless you are having button, mushroom button. You win some and you lose some, but at least the person at home is smiling. Thank you very much. Now, I am nuts about peanuts, so I'm going to use some peanut and chop up some peanut to make peanut sauce. This is approximately 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup. It depends. It doesn't make any difference. If you want smooth noodles, forget about chopped peanut. You want crunchy noodle, put chopped peanut. Nobody cares. Now, when the wok is hot, you're going to make the noodle sauce. The first thing we do is add approximately 1 teaspoon up to 2 teaspoons of oil. Use about 1 whole chicken breast or 1/2 a chicken breast, depends. This will make 4 servings. Stir fry this. We're going to make stir. Very important to stir this. Move them around. Uniform cooking. And then we're going to make the sauce. In this particular sauce, we're going to use about 1 to 2 tablespoons soy sauce, a tiny bit of chili oil. Wow, this is tough. Hot and spicy. And also a tiny bit of sugar, about 1/2 teaspoon to 3 teaspoons. Depends how sweet you want it to be. And also a tiny bit of rice vinegar, about 1 to 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, and a tiny bit of chicken broth, and sesame seed oil. You're gonna put the ground peanut. If you don't have time, you can also use about 1 garlic. Chop them all up. Make sure you stir them up. Look at this. Make enough sauce. Then you can put it right on top of these noodle dish. When this is done, let me remove these so everybody can see better. And then look at this. When this is done, you shut this off. Put this right here. I have a small carrot, already julienne, some cucumber. Also, a tiny bit of half a red onion. And I put them all over here. When you serve these, all you have to do is toss it up. Look at this. Sprinkle this. Sprinkle this. How beautiful this dish. Now, since I have some time, I am going to show you how to make another dish I call egg treasure noodle. Here, I have approximately 1 package, about 14 ounces of noodle. I'm going to heat this up over here. I'm going to get ready another wok because I have to stir fry the egg treasures, okay? Treasure hunt. Now, here, heat up the wok. Let's heat up the wok. Always heat up the wok first. Make the noodle pancake first. So this way, you don't have to worry about it. All you have to do is boil the noodle for about 3 minutes, let it drain under cold water, and then you can make a pancake. Okay? Use your hand to push it around to make a little pancake. Use a spatula, press it. Tight pancake. Now while you're doing this, make sure you don't run around, because if you let it burn, you're not going to make a noodle pancake. You are going to make a Chinese dish that you would have to flow. Look at this damn thing. I made this yesterday, and while I was doing it, I forgot the damn thing. And then you can go, wow. Since I don't like it, you can have it. Please. And then in this particular dish, I am going to heat up the wok. The wok is hot. I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons because I'm going to make this nice egg treasure. I start with about 1 to 2 cups. Depends on how many people you have. I use about 2 of these, 3 of this Chinese sausage. Okay. Stir-fried it. About 2 to 3 mushrooms. Okay. Julienne, you can julienne them. And also a tiny, tiny bit of celery. You'll put it over here, and also put a tiny, tiny bit of bell pepper, also julienne. Stir, make sure you stir. Wow, wow, look at this. Make sure you stir, and then also, because bell pepper doesn't take too long to cook, so you can cut more. Look at what you do. Set it aside, put it over here. And then if you want, you can also use about 1 cup of bean sprout in the very last minute, okay? Look at this. Can you see? Wow, look at this. And then make a sauce. This is egg treasure. This is just like treasure hunt. Not only fun to eat, but it's fun to hunt your treasure right on the plate. Look at this. Also, put a tiny, tiny bit of green onion if you want. A tiny bit of green onion. I have all my ingredients right here so everybody can see. Very simple. And then thicken it up. This way you can do this ahead of time. Mix 1 portion of cornstarch. Look at this. When it's done, you set everything aside. Set everything aside. And then you will put this noodle right here, which I have made for another guest of mine. Put it right on top. The next dish I'm going to show you is Shanghai chow mein. We're all out of mean noodle, but lucky for us, someone here can make us some more. Will you please welcome from from the San Wang restaurant, San Francisco, master noodle maker, Chef Tenfu Wang, my good friend. Now, what kind of noodle you gonna make?
小拉面。
他说小拉面. He told me in secret. In Chinese, hand pull noodle, ancient Chinese art. So let's go for it.
谢谢。
我给你们啊。
刀拿来哈。
刀拿来。OK， 刀来。Now, the important thing is you started out with this noodle, a dough. All it is regular noodle mixed with water, okay? You knead it into a nice cylindrical, and then you bang the damn thing. 你不开心啊？
没有啊。
I asked him, are you mad? And he said, no, I'm just shaking off some calories. I don't know. This is the idea of doing this is not only you shake off your calorie, also you can scare off all your neighbors, anybody you don't like. The idea of doing this is make the noodle more elastic, okay? Just in case it breaks, it doesn't matter, you do it all again. When it breaks, it means it's not elastic enough. You break it and bring out the gluten. So now you have one long strand, and then one more long strand, and you fold it. And he is gonna, once it's ready, he can feel it. It's nice and smooth. Enough flour is very important, otherwise it got stuck. And then you twist it. This is the Chinese yo-yo. He is having a good time. He's been doing this for 30 years. You do it, I've been practicing this for the past 20 years, and I have no luck. You twist this, look at this. You twist this. Now, it's long enough. He break it up because that's all he needs, more flour. And then you roll it up into one long strand, and he fold it. Now he's gonna have two long strands. See, two long strands. From two, he's gonna fold it into four long strands. And then from four, he's gonna make it into 8 strands. Geometric progression. If you have time, you can keep on doing it for 3 years. Then you have millions of strands. Now he has 16 strands. Then you fold it one more time. Then you have 32 strands every time he stretch it. This is why you call hand stretch noodle. You pull it and you stretch it, see? You see how he stretch it? You stretch it. And then now he has 64 strands. And you do it one more time, it's 120. Look at this, look at this. And then you can cut this like this. Wow, look at this. Now, this looks so exciting and it's so much fun. I'm quite sure some of you in the audience love to try. Any volunteer? Oh, the gentleman in the first. Thank you. What's your name, sir?
I'm Tom Walton.
Tom Walton. I'm glad that we have. Have you ever done this before?
No.
Oh, me neither. I am afraid to try. So now we're going to give you, this is for you. Now this is the annual noodle making contest right here in the Yan Can Cook Show. I'm going to get some flour for you. Let's get some flour. I'm going to get some flour for you. Okay, what are you doing? Chef Tenfu Wang is going to show my good friend Tom how to make it. First, you start by kneading this. Let's go for it.
Yes.
I'm going to give you, now without noodle, you're going to not have handmade noodles. You're going to get counter-stuck noodles. So very important. And then, bang the damn thing. Bang, 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 more. See? Doesn't matter. Do it again. Bang more. Roll it up into long cylindrical. Very important. Wow. Burn out more calories. Bang more. No, roll it up long. Roll it up long. Yeah, roll it up longer. More noodle. More flour. More. Wow, look at this. This is amazing. Wow, more flour. Now he already Tom already burned out at least 6 million calories. Are you having fun?
Oh, yes.
Not only that, if it's long enough, wow. Isn't that fun?
I think he's winning.
No, not yet because it's not finished.
No.
Don't give up. Never give up. Because Chef Tenfu Wang has been doing Do it. Be patient. Be patient. This is good.
Okay.
Slow down, sir. Slow down, Tenfu Wang, so he can follow. Do it again. Bang, bang, bang. Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Isn't that fun? Do it. And then you twist it. Do it. More noodle.
More flour.
More flour. More flour. This way you can always get the flour out.
More flour.
More flour, more flour, more flour. Once it, okay. Now see how it does it. Bang, bang some more, bang some more. The great important thing. Wow. The idea of, let me show, let me quickly show you. Why are you doing that? Look at this. You roll into a long dough. Tenfu Wang, come over here. Save Tom. Show you how to do it. Okay, save Tom.
More flour.
More flour.
No.
Wow. Tom, change position. Now you can.
I like this.
Wow, look at this. Isn't it amazing? Now, I don't know what Tom has such talent. It doesn't matter where he goes, it just got stuck. Do more. Do more. Oh, perfect. More. Oh, more noodle. More noodle. Isn't it? Bang some more. Do some more. I'm gonna get some more flour.
More flour.
More flour. This is amazing. More flour. Oh, look, try. Twist. One more time. Look at this. Twist. Tom, you need more flour.
More,
you need
yeah,
more
no,
flour.
on the table, Martin.
You need more flour, Tom. Oh, right here.
Thank you.
Right here. Now let's see how Tom, how you do it. Now let's have a little break and see how the master chef do it. Let's come over here and concentrate for a few seconds. Now, see how I do it? Pull. Now, Chef Tenfu Wang, ask Tom to take over. Okay? Okay. Tom, please take over. This is going to be fun.
Okay, so flour.
Okay. Now, teach Tom what's wrong. Okay, hold on to this. Pull this. Look at this. Hold on to this. Okay? Everybody should learn how to do this. Then hold on to this, pull this. Hold on to this, pull it all together. And then hold on to this with another finger. Do it fast. Now, the great thing about this, don't laugh, because the great thing about this is the chef can start all over again. Tenfu Wang, start all over again.
Okay.
You see? Okay, with the same dough. This is the same dough Tenfu Wang have been using for the past 2 years. This is your mess. You fix it yourself. That is so much fun. They are fooling around with a yo-yo. Fooling around with a Chinese yo-yo. You can actually burn out 16,000 calories. The idea of doing so, look at this. This is why you call hand stretch noodle. You twist, you pull. Wow, perfect. Try it again. How are you doing, Tom? Are you having fun?
Just great, Martin.
Tom is having fun. Probably Tom need more flour.
Flour.
Flour. You see, the idea of doing this is, look at this. Tom, let's take another lesson. Let's come over here and see perfectly. You start from 1 strand, 2 strand. Okay, you see that? Then 4 strand. Look at this. And then 8 strand, geometric progression. The great thing about this is after you make all these noodles, let me show you. After you make all this noodle, look at this, wonderful noodle. All you have to do is boil it in big pot of boiling water. Then you can make Shanghai chow mein. Now, all you need is all of these ingredients. Okay? Bring this noodle to a boil for about 3 minutes. And then you can use bell pepper, chicken, or beef. Once again, look at how wonderful. Show everybody. Look at this. You see that? Now, you stir fry them, and then when the noodle is ready, you set it aside and you stir fry everything. And all you have is a Shanghai or Beijing style stir fry noodle. So, how do you enjoy this annual noodle making contest between Tom and my good friend, Chef Joe. Now, if anybody at home and anybody in the studio audience think you can do it, come over here and take this. Now, this one is for you. You can have it. Today, you have all witnessed the first annual noodle making challenge on Yan Can Cook Show. My special thanks for Chef Tenfu Wang and good sport to Tom. Let's give Tom. Who will be? Tom will be coming back here next week to defend his title. Until then, don't forget to use your noodle.
Thank you.
If Yan can, so can you. 再見。